大家好，欢迎大家来到跟杨老师学中文频道，我是杨丽璇。Hi everyone, welcome you all to Study Chinese with Teacher Yang channel. I'm Yang Li Xun. The Chinese lessons in this channel have been especially designed for the Chinese language learners who are in beginner and intermediate levels. The lessons for beginner level will be broadcasted every Saturday, whereas those for intermediate level will be broadcasted on Sundays. Moreover, there'll be extra lessons and chit-chat China sessions from my old podcast programs made especially for YouTube channel. Apart from what I've mentioned, I also produce new clips related to Chinese lessons and cultures and more if time allows. Please share, subscribe, and press the bell for notification so you won't miss a nice Chinese language learning program in which each single episode was carefully and attentively done for you all. Today, I'll take you to conquer the peak of Emei San or Mount Emei. I'll share my diary on my one-day trip to Mount Emei. You get to hear my experience in details as if you were joining me in this journey. First of all, I must say that my Chengdu trip during last October wasn't planned ahead at all. We just booked a ticket, packed our luggage, and hopped on the plane to Chengdu, the capital city of Sichuan province. We just looked for places to visit and food to eat day by day. And definitely the trip to Emei San wasn't also well planned. I just looked at some reviews from YouTube about this mountain a day before I went there. All I know is that the monkeys there are wild, the view is beautiful, and there is a holy Buddha statue that must be worshipped. That's all I actually know. However, I did prepare some things. Let's see what I've prepared for this journey to Emei Shan or Mount Emei. What were the things we prepared before our trip to Mount Emei, which is nearly 3,100 meters above sea level? Here they are. The first thing that we prepare is white towel or coat. Next one, 登山鞋. We bought these shoes especially for this trip. Climbing shoes, 登山鞋. And we've got this one already. 登山杖, climbing stick. Next one, 手套, gloves, 手套. And we have the hat ready, 帽子, hat. And this is the most important thing that we shouldn't miss. 饮食, food and drinks. Last but not least, we need a strong body before we go to Emei Shan or Mount Emei, which is 强壮的身体 in Chinese. 强壮的身体, strong body. So these are all the things that we prepare. I have to say, my one-day trip to Emei Shan was not as beautiful or not as comfortable as everyone had pictured. I'm sure you can't wait to hear how it's like. Now, I'll read my diary for you. My diary. One-day trip to Mount Emei, Chengdu City, Sichuan Province. 10th October 2023 by Teacher Yang. We started our journey from our accommodation at around 8 a.m., taking the subway line 2 from Renmin Gongyuan Station to Chengdu Dong Ke站or Chengdu East Railway Station. We just walked in to buy the train tickets at the station from Chengdu Dong to Emei Shan Station. This is the price of one-way ticket. For adult, it is 65 RMB, kid 33 RMB. Note, you need to show your ID card or passport to buy a ticket. The train leaves at 9:37 a.m. Oh, we are running out of time. We grab a quick breakfast from a convenience store nearby and run. These were our breakfasts: instant noodle, corns on the cobs, chips, and sausage. It took about an hour on the train to Mount Emei Station. This is the station just before Emei Shan Station, 2 stations before. Leshan Zhan. Another nice mountain to visit, Leshan. And at around 10:47, on the train number C6303, the next station is Emei Shan. Here we are, Emei Shan Station, or Emei Shan Zhan. After an hour of journey on a train. And this is the guide map of Emei Shan region. It is very huge, and there are many visiting areas to visit along this shan or mountain. You can take 2 days to visit all these places around the mountain. But we arrived at the railway station almost 11 o'clock already, or 12 o'clock already, before we get to the sightseeing bus. So we have around only half a day to visit this place. Where to go? So our destination is peak of the mountain. We need to buy a ticket for the sightseeing bus to go up on the mountain to take the cable car. This is the price list of sightseeing bus. Ticket for the whole mountain round trip, 90 RMB per person. Ticket for half mountain round trip, 40 RMB per person. For the entrance fee, for high season, full ticket is 160 RMB. And for low season, during 15th of December to 15th of January, it is 110 RMB. Half ticket, 80 RMB for high season and 55 for low season. Half price for the kids. And of course, you need to show your ID card or passport to buy a ticket. As always. Alright, we got the bus ticket, we got the entrance ticket. We are ready to get on the bus. Here are the tickets. The ticket is valid for 2 days. The last bus up the mountain is at 5 p.m. and the last bus down the mountain is at 6 p.m. So we need to make it to the last bus if we want to get down from the mountain and get back to our hotel. Our bus ride up the mountain was really rough. We've got the seats in the last row, winding path, 180-degree turns in succession. Luckily, none of us got carsick. After now, the bus stopped at the rest area. Some went to the toilet and some bought something to eat. The most popular snacks that I've seen that people eat is boiled corns on the cobs, boiled potatoes, and roasted sweet potatoes. The price is higher than downhill. Like one corn on the cobs is around 10 RMB. I bought these cobs at the railway station. It cost me 7 RMB, but it is even cheaper elsewhere. One hour later. Luckily, we still didn't get carsick. After we got off the bus, it's time to climb the mountain. The distance was only 1.5 kilometers to reach the cable car station, but it seemed like we were in mini marathon. The weather up there was very foggy. It's not that cold, just about 5 degrees Celsius. There were shops selling coats, scarves, gloves, and hats. Along the way, there they are. The monkeys from Mount Emei, which are well known for their wildness and naughtiness. Have a look. And along the way, besides the monkeys, there were shops selling food and drinks all along. So if you're hungry, it's not hard to find something to eat. And this map shows where we got off the bus at Lei Dongping and where we got on the cable car, Jieyin Dian. We've got to buy the cable car ticket, and the price list for the uphill journey it is 65 RMB per person. Downhill journey it's 55 RMB per person. For the round trip, 120 RMB per person. Half price for the kids, and kids below 1.2 meters in height are free of charge. And of course, you need to show your ID card or passport to buy a ticket. It took us a long time to wait in lines to get on the cable car. So, small tips for you: go to the toilet before you queue up. Six persons can sit in one cable car, and it took only a few minutes to reach the top of the mountain. Hooray! Jinding Peak was our destination. After we get off the cable car, however, we needed to climb up a short distance to reach the peak. It's late afternoon. Let's have a quick lunch break before climbing on. My kid began to suffer from altitude sickness a little. Mommy, shall we get down? I couldn't go on anymore. I didn't want to go on anymore. My dear, we come up this far. Let's get up a little bit more. And we go down. Alright? There is a bamboo sedan chair service to help carry people who didn't want to climb up and or downhill themselves. However, the service prices are quite costly depending on the distance and the direction, up or down. It might be quite an experience lying down up high and being carried up and or down. This bamboo sedan chair is called Hua Gan in Chinese. Hua Gan. We didn't use this service though. I'm sure my daughter will be afraid of the height while carrying her up high like that and walking up the hills. So we continue on foot. And this was the highest that we've accomplished. We worship the Buddha statue here. We spent a short time resting, worshiping Buddha, and taking some pictures. And it's time to rush for the last bus downhill at 6 p.m. We've got back the same route as we came. Climb down, waiting in line for cable car. Walk down for about 1.5 kilometers. Hop on the last bus downhill. There were many people getting carsick in the bus. It took about 2.5 hours on the bus. And we arrived at Emei railway station. We took the train back to Chengdu East Station, and it took for another 1 hour. Took subway from Chengdu East to Yuanmin Gongyuan Station, where our accommodation is. Not yet. We had our dinner near our accommodation at about 10 p.m. And we got to our accommodation at about 11 p.m. Good night, guys. In the end, I'd like to say our trip this time was not planned ahead of time. Even though we didn't get to go around the mountain, even though we didn't have time to enjoy the scenery, even though we didn't get to the top to walk around the Buddha statue as intended, we cherish all the experiences we've got. Our perseverance and strength to be admired, for our ages combined are more than 100 already. We've made it, and we will go on our journey together if we got the chance to. Until then, hopefully this travel diary of mine will be useful for those planning to travel to Mount Emei. 好了，这就是今天的课了，别忘我们的口号啊！我学习，我聪明，我快乐，耶！ I study, I'm smart, I'm happy. Yay! Slogan of Study Chinese with Teacher Yang channel. Thank you for watching and subscribing. See you all next video. Bye! 感谢大家关注，咱们下集再见。